Hi guys, welcome to the Saving Money Show with me, your host Sean. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I love every one of you. And for those of you guys in the UK who are solely focused on the UK, you might want to check out Osborne Foreman's channel. He is also someone who focuses solely on the UK stocks, and he's so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. If go and check out his channel, help support him if you can. Now on with today's picks. You'll notice some of them from before, and do bear in mind we are outside, so there will be some background noise. I apologise for that. We start with Vaxart, ticker symbol VXRT. We have had a couple of run-ups, and it's starting with a pullback, so bear in mind they are working on the vaccine, and there is rumour of a possible tie-up with Johnson & Johnson. There's also around this time when I think the government might step in and offer them some money, because they're at that stage of the process. So if either of those happen or become public, we can see a spike up. So although they're not traditionally a penny stock, and I know a lot of you like the penny stocks, that's one that I'm looking for. Now, next one is Psth Corporation, and this is one that I think will have a bit of a run up. They have had a bit of a weird time with it recently. Oh come on, not going. But I think it's one that will be it's one that's due to break out. Now I will try and get through as many of these as possible. I spoke about CHF Solutions before, and I think they will I think they're still prone for a burst out. They had a little run up, and then but nothing too major. I think they can carry on and hit $1, maybe even $1.20, and we head for the next one. Synesis Pharmaceuticals. I hope I said that right. Now, apparently, there's been a lot of calls put in for it. It's phase 3 stage of one of its drug trials. It also have a number of other trials, and it's also working on a vaccine and lung cancer trial, awaiting FDA approval. So I think this is one that be worth looking into. Marathon Patent Group. This is another one that could easily go. Please do your own research on this. The reason I'm not going into as much detail with these as I was before is, firstly, I'm trying to get as many into the video. Secondly, I had someone commenting on the UAVS saying it didn't go up and I lost money. You said it would go up to this much. Lost money. They bought and sold on the same day, and of course we all know what happened a day or two later. We went up 150%. Actiminium Pharmaceuticals. This is another one which is heading in an upward trend, and I think it can. It's doing trials. I think it can do well. Taseko Mines, and this is a copper mine that also deals in silver and gold as well. So I think it's one that we should be looking into, especially with the price of gold. People are overlooking it because it's primarily a copper mine. Analysts are reducing their forecast for it as a result, but I think it could rise. It's cheap. Yeah, I wouldn't put too much into it. One I've spoken about time and time again, Kronos. Now, Kronos are one that does the next generation technology masks. They do the air filters, and they've just gone into Walmart, the filters. Now, that hasn't even come out and gone public yet. But once that goes in the mainstream, it'll go up. That'll be a big thing for them. We're still waiting to find out whether they'll get FDA approval for their masks. They should do. I think the reason they haven't so far is because there's not a mask on the market like it at the moment. So they're trying to do more stringent tests. But for me, it's one of my favourites. Genosia Biosciences. Now, this is one I think could go for $6. But again, you have to see. Huami Corporation, not technically a penny stock, I know, but I think it's one that could start rising soon. The ticker symbol HMI. It has been on a bit of a pullback, but I think if you look into it, you'll see reason why. I think it's Lending Club. Now, Lending Club is one that I think could go up. You could double or treble your money with. They are a peer-to-peer lending platform. What happens is, say for instance I'm lending money on peer-to-peer lending platform. These guys will do all the due diligence, make sure they're able to pay it back. They will. And for the companies, and I've done it before for companies like Virgin, Aston Martin. I've done it for companies you wouldn't believe that would have to go to a peer-to-peer lending platform. Why do they go there? Because it's cheaper than going to the bank. You know, even with 0% interest, the bank still put on a couple of percent. So you will. It will be cheaper for them to go to a lending club. And these guys are making so much money, especially now. If you look at their financials, and their growth, they are just getting hitting 50%. No, for God's sake. Sorry, you'll have to do your own research on this one. Well, I suggest you do your own research on all of them. But they're hitting 50% growth year on year. But the chart doesn't show that. So this is one. I wish it was on trading 212. I would be straight in there. Now, and don't forget to hit that lovely like button. Almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate, and if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of others. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. I couldn't exactly leave it without speaking about my old favourite, Tommy Environmental Solutions, Tom's. Now, when a company is in high demand, that it's sterilising and cleaning solutions to clean a whole building is deemed by the FDA as being fit to be used on food substances. So now you can use it in kitchens, and supermarkets can use it. When you put a huge price target on these things and you're still selling that, you actually have to build a new factory just to cope with demand, and you are still selling out, then that shows you've got a good company. When in 2019 you had surprising growth, and yet 2020, because of the situation, the CEO comes out and says we beat our earnings for 2019 in the first 3 months of 2020. That tells you they are doing incredibly well. Beat the whole year's earnings in the first 3 months. And look at it. Look at it. Now, that isn't a stock that's gone parabolic like some of the penny stocks during this period, but it should be. Some of their stuff is in the emergency vehicles. Some of their products are the reason why some of the places could open and it wasn't extended. Anyway, as I said, sorry about the background noise, but that's all from me. Stay safe, stay savvy, stay investing. Goodbye.